everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. In today's video, I will be making some easy home decor DIYs that are perfect for this spring. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. With that being said, now let's craft. Starting with my favorite DIY, I am going to be making a tray, and I will be using 6 of these 18-inch wood slats that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to start by cutting one of them in half. These 2 pieces are going to be the bottom of my tray. Now I'm going to start gluing all these wood slats together, and I'm going to use a combination of wood glue and hot glue. Now I'm going to add the bottom pieces, and I'm using again a combination of wood glue and hot glue. Now the only reason I'm adding this is for extra reinforcement and because this is going to give my tray a little stand. I'm using a wet napkin to clean some of the wood glue just before it dries. And then I'm going to make holes on the side. This is where I'm going to add my handles. Now I did use a drill for this. I actually had some other drill parts, I don't know what they're called, which actually made holes, but I didn't think of that until right now that I'm doing my voiceover. But with this little drill thingy, that piece I had to go over and over to make the hole bigger, and I did have to do this like 3 times or 4 times because I'm using a nautical rope from the Dollar Tree for the handles. Before I paint this, I'm using a piece of senshi to go over some of the glue residue. And to paint this, I'm using the Waverly Antique Wax. Like I mentioned earlier, I will be using the Dollar Tree nautical rope for the handles. Once I am done doing the first handle, I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. And that is it for this beautiful decorative tray, and you can use this all year round. For my next DIY, I will be using this Dollar Tree wood circle. Now, if you can't find these, you can always go to Amazon. They do sell similar ones to these. I will actually have them linked down in the description box in case you want to check them out. They are very inexpensive. I will be making a stripe in the center, so I'm using this Dollar Tree painter's tape. And I'm going to put the word hello at the top and do like a reverse stencil, I think that's what it's called, but it actually didn't go the way as I planned. You will see in a minute why. But I am using this hello sign that I got from a previous DIY I did a couple of weeks ago. Another option you can use are the Dollar Tree poster sticker letters. Now I was gonna use those, but I didn't have 2Ls, so I decided to just use this hello sign that I already had. I'm using the Waverly Antique Wax to paint the top and the bottom. The next thing I did was remove the hello sign, and then I put tape on the other two sides so I can paint the center white. I do not know what happened to that footage, but I did do that. And I'm also going to go over the hello letters because, as you can see, it did bleed through and a lot. You can't really see it here, but in person it looks so bad. And I use a tiny brush and white paint to go over the letters, and honestly I think that it makes it look so much better like this instead. For the word spring, I'm using these wood sticker letters, or at least they look like wood. I got these a while back from Hobby Lobby, and I actually got these on clearance for $2.74. And look how beautiful this is turning out. Now the next thing I will be doing is adding some greenery, and I'm adding this beautiful lavender one that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to just cut 4 stems off. As you can see, this one has 5, but I am going to use 2 on each side, and I'm going to tie it in the center using some jute twine. I'm using hot glue to glue this, and I will be making a small little jute twine bow to add this to the center, so like that it is going to cover that space it has in between them. The last thing I did was just put a piece of string back on the holes for the hanger, and that is it, guys. That is it for this beautiful hello spring sign. My next DIY is very easy and simple to do. Now I'm going to use this jar that I already had. I honestly don't even know where I got this from, but it does not have a lid. I think it did came with one, but I have no clue where it's at. I don't need it, so that is okay. But Dollar Tree does carry some jars that you can use instead. So I'm going to start by painting this using the Waverly chalk paint. And as you can see, I didn't paint the part where the lid goes. Once this was dry, I used a sand sheet to sand it out, and this made it look more farmhouse. Now the next thing I will be making is a little tag to go on this, and I'm using a large popsicle stick that I got from Walmart. I'm going to make my own little tag. I use a drill to make a hole at the top. Now I'm going to use these little transfer little greenery that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to add one at the top and one at the bottom. I then thought I was gonna put the word bloom there with this paint marker, and I did put it, but as you can see, you can't even tell. So instead I decided to paint that entire little part white to make like a little stripe or strip, or yeah, something like that. And then I used a foam sticker letter, and I painted that using some antique wax, and I added that instead. Going back to the jar, I'm using some juice string to just wrap it around the top part. I had 2 of these Dollar Tree jute twine rolls. For some reason, one was thinner than the other one, so I decided to use the thinner one to put the tag. And I'm going to just tie the tag around the top part. To finish this off, I'm going to add a jute twine bow. Now, to decorate this, I am using some Walmart picks and Dollar Tree picks. I did have another of that lavender pick from the Dollar Tree, so I decided to cut all the stems off and then just add them to the other ones I already had, which are from Walmart. And that is it for this beautiful spring decor vase. For my next DIY, I'm going to use this laundry sign. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I actually got these a while back, but Dollar Tree is carrying similar frames like this that you can use instead. So I'm going to start by removing the plastic, and I'm going to remove the back. Then with my knife, I'm going to carefully remove the laundry sign. It left a little bit of glue residue, so I'm going to use a scent sheet to smooth it out. Then I'm going to go over it with some white paint. I wanted to incorporate some purple, so I decided to use this scrapbooking paper that I had. I got this from Joann's. So I'm going to just cut 2 small pieces so I can glue them on the side. I couldn't find my Mod Podge, so I decided to use this spray adhesive that I got from the Dollar Tree. When I removed the back piece, it did have some little, I think there were little nails, so I did use some pliers to remove them before I glued the back piece back. And to glue the back piece, I'm only using some hot glue. To decorate my sign, I will be using this home wood cutout that I got from Hobby Lobby. As you can see, it broke, so I'm using some hot glue to just glue it back. And I also paint this using the antique wax. To decorate this some more, I will be using some lavender picks that I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to tie them in the center, and then I'm going to glue them underneath the home sign. And to finish it off, I'm going to add a small jute twine bow in the center. And that is it for this beautiful spring home sign. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comment section which one was your favorite, because I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.